All right, let's play a quick game of this or that.
Yes, it's time for this or that. We got Bears Hard Knocks. Huge pull for them. Caleb Williams and the Bears will be featured on Hard Knocks this year. The NFL putting Caleb in the spotlight right away is genius or too soon.
Oh, I think it's genius. I think he's charismatic. I think he'll be excellent. I think that he will become instantaneously another star of the league. So I think I love it. I think it's great.
And
Next.
no better team for that, right?
Yeah,
New
I
York's
love it.
after the Rangers were eliminated, New York men's sports teams have now gone a combined 100 seasons without a championship. But we got a nice graphic up there for those watching on YouTube.
Oh, I love that. That's good. That's a great graphic.
But they still have Jalen Brunson. New York sports is hopeless or hopeful.
Oh, I think it's hopeful because the Knicks just had their best season in my opinion, in a quarter century. The Rangers, it seems like, were good, and the Yankees might win the World Series this year. So I think hopeful. Next.
Dallas is having a great year for sports. The Rangers won the World Series. The Stars made the conference finals in the NHL, and the Mavs are in the NBA finals. So what about Dallas? Cowboys will join the party soon or never.
Well, it's not going to be soon. I don't want to say never, but it would be later rather than soon. The Cowboys are in the midst of, they kind of took their shot with the way Dak's contract
feel like
was
you gotta
structured
pick
and
one.
the guys they had.
Soon or
Well,
never.
never's not the
It's
right
this or that.
answer. So then
Not
I guess
this,
the
that, or-
answer's soon.
Oh.
So I guess I'll say soon. No, I'm not. I don't have to pick one. The answer is later. It's there. The answer is not never, but it's also not soon.
He doesn't want
Next.
to be clipped. Yesterday on TV,
Next.
you said your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL are Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, and Stroud, with the 5th spot up in the air. Nick's 5th best quarterback is Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert.
There's none of the above. I'd probably go Caleb, but if you guys don't want me to put a rookie, I'll say Stafford. And I know people think I'm being disrespectful to Lamar. I'm just being honest. Sorry.
And the game.
Those.
You're not picking either
What do
this
you
or
mean the
that.
game?
Like, you just went outside of the
Well,
this or that
you
on
guys.
that
Well,
one.
I'm sorry.
Didn't
You
pick one on
guys
the last one.
put Justin Herbert on there instead of Matt Stafford. That's not my fault. Put a better name or put Trevor. All right, next.
Syracuse alumni Carmelo Anthony is joining the ownership group for an expansion of the basketball team in Australia. He said it is part of a journey to one day becoming an NBA owner. Could your fates be intertwined? Nick will be an avid fan or a general manager.
Avid fan. I had an opportunity to become a part of a ownership group of a lower level Italian basketball team that I could have kind of been part of the general manager front office, kind of group for. I don't know if I told you about this, Tomas. This is like 18 months ago. But I didn't have, and I thought I would want to do it, but then I thought about it. I just didn't have the time to actually, you know what I mean? Am I going to be scouting like lower level international prospects? I just wasn't. And so
That's pretty
maybe
cool.
in another life. Yeah, it was cool. And I probably should have followed up on it more than I did, but I didn't. And in another life, maybe, but right now, I just avid fan. All right, next.
All right, so it took Jason Kelsey less than 3 months in retirement to start picking fights. And his first enemy, Big Soap. So he's got a thing against showers.
Yeah, Jason Kelsey wrote, all of you have been fed diabolical lies, washing every crevice of your bodies and hair all the same, all the time is somehow better or healthier. Any dermatologist not in bed with Big Soap will agree. Hot
That is
spots
nuts.
are all that's necessary and actually leads to cleaner, healthier skin. This is really I'm going to go ahead and say, we started the show talking race. We might end the show talking race. This is also a two Americas thing. There is a real racial dichotomy about how often you need to, scrub like your calves versus whether or not when you're in the shower, as Jason Kelsey put it, you wash hot spots and just kind of let soap and water and gravity take care of the rest. What it is, go ahead, DeMonte.
So Jason Kelsey or Big Soap was the this or that, but that's not something that you want to hear from a guy like Jason Kelsey.
You're a big football
you gotta
player?
Be showering. Yeah, dude.
Listen, he's not saying he's not showering. What he's saying is he is washing directly his underarms and his, genitals, and that the rest of it, soap and water will take care of itself. And what I'm telling you is, I don't think Jason Kelsey is the only person out there with that opinion. I do think that happens to be more of an opinion held in the white community than the non-white community. I also think that Jason Kelsey, there are certain things, like there's also like a real racial division about, do you just use the bar of soap to clean yourself, or do you use a washcloth or wash towel? There's a lot of things that, again, we don't talk about in polite company. Are you a bar of
soap, or are you?
I'm not talking about how I shower or how I bathe, because I understand better than Jason Kelsey. There's certain things better just keep to yourself. It's just no wins in this. There's just there's no upside in this. But I think Jason Kelsey has taken a lot of arrows for an opinion a lot of people share, but they're not brave enough to say it. I'm not saying where I stand. I've also been married to your mother for 15 years, or married 11 years, with your mother 15 years, so I maybe have adjusted whatever my potential previous bathing habits were. Who knows? All I know is it's no one's damn business. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.